days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, right at you, you give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.
Let's stop selling our vision to other people.
Exactly.
Let's sit in it.
If you are going to sell, because some of us do build things that we're going to sell, and that's okay.
Yeah,
if
that
you
is.
are going to sell, please have a plan for what you're going to do with the money. Please still plan for legacy building. Please still plan for future. Please still do that, because sometimes to your point, we get the money, we live the life, and then that's it. There's no more.
On that note, Camille Winbush, I don't know, did you grow up watching the Bernie Mac show? America? Did you? Okay. So remember little Vanessa Tompkins? Okay. So she was on the Bernie Mac show. She's now 34 years old. The only child of Anthony and Alice. She was homeschooled and was educated on the set with a tutor while she was a child. She was also a competitive gymnast. Well, she's on OnlyFans now.
Oh.
I'm going to play the clip.
Oh, those Bernie Mac checks must have dried up, or like from a job 20 years ago when I was a 12-year-old. Yeah, like duh.
Because we think the residuals are still coming through though.
I mean, they do, but
it's not.
Listen, if I was on Friends making $1 million an episode, yes, those residual checks would still be very nice. But as time goes on, they get smaller and smaller every year. You're not making the same amount that you were when the show was current per episode.
Right.
So as someone who was just a kid, don't get me wrong, still making good money, but 20 years later, those checks are not sustainable for a living. If the industry being as fickle as it is, you can't count on any job to last or even to book a job. So over the years, I have done regular 9-to-5s.
Oh, wow.
I owned an ice cream shop for 3 years when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And I funded that with my own money. I taught gymnastics to kids where I was making like $11, $12 an hour. So I've done that.
Wow.
But if I can find a way to make enough to buy a home from the comfort and safety of my own living room, why wouldn't I do that?
Okay. I mean, I am not anti-sex work. I'm pro sex workers, whatever you would like to do with your life. But I think it is sorely disappointing that there was not some support or guidance around what she should have been doing with her money. Because the conversation we just heard is about, I need the money. It's not that she's doing this because she wants to. This is what I want to do. It's I need the money.
Yeah. I said the worst thing to be is famous and broke. Yeah. You know, when Jeffrey Owens was working at Trader Joe's and that person was clowning him as if his minor part on the Cosby Show was going to make him rich because we've seen him and so he's famous. Like he doesn't need to feed his family. First of all, we need to stop shaming people for working. Right. Number one. Sex work or whatever work. Working is working, people getting up every day. But to your point, you know, it's almost like, I forgot whether it was Gary Coleman or Emmanuel Lewis. One of them parents squandered their money. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like work for all of us. Let me just say that. I'm even mindful, this that we're in, I've planned for it to go away at some point, because not that I wanted to, I will be here until I take my last breath if I'm allowed, but I also realize I don't run and control this. Anything could happen. This whole thing could go away. Do you know what I'm saying? Not because of me, not because of anything that I've done. If you've been laid off, you're listening to the show, you went in on a Monday and on a Friday, you got your little box and you're gone and you didn't see it coming. Most of us never see it coming. It's a blind side. And most of us are never prepared because most of us are living paycheck to paycheck. You think that job is going to be there. Even that good government job, I've been warning my friends in the government. If Trump is in office, he has said he's moving those jobs to Arkansas and Alabama and to Florida and to Texas. There will not be a DC base, which is mostly Black people.
Yep.
Okay. And in good jobs, right? People think, I'm tenured. I'm a tenured professor. I'm going to be that nothing's guaranteed. So every dollar that you make, you have to treat it like I do halfsies. Any money I come in, half of it just goes out in my investments immediately. I don't even look at it. So I live like I'm living off of half my money, and everything that comes in above that is gravy. I even throw that, for example, Amber, I got a escrow check back from my mortgage because I paid too much escrow. I threw that into a CD. I don't even want to look at it. I didn't go spend it. It was good money too. I was like, nope, I'm not going to act like I got a reduction in my mortgage because I was paying too much. The extra I throw into a CD every month because I don't know, next year they may go, oh, well, it's now back to double. And I need to be ready for that. So I've laddered my CDs just in case they'll come due every month so that I have my mortgage covered because anything can happen.
And you have to diversify because we also, to that anything can happen. It could change. The market can change. The way we are, all of this is movable. I was having a conversation with a few friends last week and was just saying, as far as the humans have been able to see, everything is moving. Every planet, every star, every molecule, every cell, everything is moving. Why would you expect that your world in any way is going to stay still? Your job, your home, all of that is moving. Everything is moving. So you have to kind of be in the position where you are at least open to the possibility that it's going to look different than what you thought.
Facts.
My days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, you give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.